We ardently believe, as an article of faith, that the parliamentary institutions could flourish only in a mixed economy. Stop. They are coextensive. In fact, we believe that they are not only coextensive but also coterminous. Stop. Therefore, sir, the criticism of my communist friends who want complete extermination of the private sector and my other friends who subscribe to the theory of one major or the other major not because they quarrel with the measure my friend has provided for in the budget or in the finance bill. But in fact, their quarrel with us is on a much larger issue. That quarrel they can continue till the doomsday. But we are not going to yield so far as that aspect of the matter is concerned. Stop. The private sector and the public sector both have to play a vital role in the economic development. Here. Stop. But, sir, as to those who accept the basis of the mixed economy, such critics do not seem to have fully realized the enormity of the grave problems and the economic distress in the midst of which the budget and the finance bill have been presented by the finance minister. Stop. Sir, one were only to evaluate objectively the whole of economic chaos into which the finance minister was put when he prepared his budget and the finance bill. Stop. The position would be a little clear. Stop. Sir, the economy was at its beam end and the predecessor of the finance minister had pushed it into an absolutely unenviable situation. Stop. What was the situation, sir? The growth in the agricultural production was down by 10%, that in the industrial production was down by 1%, that in the gross national product was down by 3%, that in employment in the organized sector was also down by 3%. Stop. The only thing which had grown up was inflation by 20%. Stop. There was an unprecedented spurt in the money supply in the midst of unprecedented decline in supplies. Stop. There was a period of inflation on one side and shortages and more shortages on the other. Stop. There was shortage of power because there was shortage of rain and there was shortage of coal. Stop. There was shortage of coal because there was shortage of wagons. Stop. There was shortage of wagons because there was shortage of steel. Stop. There was shortage of steel because there was shortage of power, coal and wagons. Stop. The situation was an extremely horrifying one, sir. That was a period of political instability and indiscipline which led to total industrial unrest, and to accentuate this situation, an extremely thoughtless and an indiscriminate budget was presented. Stop.